guys, so far so good. So welcome back to the third part. Now remember, this is an app I'm building, so I wouldn't really share everything, but what we can do now is see how far it has gone and maybe work on the next part together. So far you can come here and search for your name. So you can search for James, right? So you can come and search for Home and maybe say Jackson, right? Or you could search for just J and maybe see a list of people with the word J. Good. Now you can also expand this. So far so good. Then you can click on this and see who you want to call. Maybe you can see some important tips on the right side. So this was really not oriented on how you're building, but so far the tutorial is basically how to build. Now remember, we built this page together and the other page. The only thing that we are doing right now is showing you what you can actually do. So you can do this yourself by designing this view page as per your liking. So this will be my liking as of now. So alright, so let's go ahead and build the dashboard. So what we want to do is build the dashboard together. So like when you click on these categories, so the categories, decided so far categories, you can have them just the way they are, but we are going to only be working with finds. So basically on the home page you're only having the finds page. So we're going to go to radsystems and you're going to go to page design and we want to go all the way back to home. So on the home page we want to get rid of this and we're going to create a new section. So here we can do we will work on this later on, but what you can do first is change text from primary and make this alpha black 90 like that. So you're going to say okay and you're going to say hello there. Now here we are going to put something after later on, but we'll think about that later. Good. So what we want to do here is grab the finds and you're going to say here my finds, right? So these finds are going to be like what you have found over time. So for some reason I have to keep reloading this. So you notice this takes the whole page. Maybe I don't want it to take the whole page. So what I can do is I can come here and I'm going to click on zoom in. Right, come here, my finds, and we're going to click on this. Sorry, we're going to come here where we have this column. Maybe make it call 4, right? Maybe make it call 12. Then make it MD call 4, SM call 12, right? So click on this and we should have this appearing like this. So the next thing you need to change is the icons. So I'm just going to go ahead and change the icon for this. So what I'm going to do is go to card class. So the card so far is BG blue, but I don't want it to be BG blue, so let's have it like service ground. Text, let's make the text alpha black 90. Good. And after that we might need to put some shadow if you really want the shadow, so we can say nice shadow 1, right? Click on this and we should get the card looking like this. So on the right side you notice the BG for our icon is blue. We don't want it to be blue, so I'm going to come here, change it a little bit. Text color is going to be text white. I'm going to make it text white. Now remember, this is the coloring for the icon and I'm going to make this BG alpha 90. Good. Alright, so there we go. So the next thing that remains is change the color of the icon. So I'm going to go to where we have the icon, sorry, not the color but change the icon itself, and I'm going to say let's use bookmark, right? You can change that if you don't like it. So you're going to have it as bookmark. So click on this, you're going to see all your finds here, right? So this is a home page. So great. So one other thing we can do is maybe tell this user expected revenue. No, never mind. Right, so let's go back and enable authentication. So we're going to go to authentication and do that. Click on OK, publish this, and there we go. So let's say Home login 1 2 3 4. was the password. So it was Wahome Mutahi. Good. So we're going to go here and you can see these finds. Now the next thing we need to do after this is we are going to enable authentication. So I'm just going to okay, so what we want to do is this posted by, we don't want the user to enter posted by. Remember, posted by here is supposed to be the, what do you call it? It's supposed to be the ID of the user, right? So what you want to do is we don't want to include that posted by when we are adding the record, right? So what you're going to do is add it with radsystems. So what I'm going to show you here is a way that you're supposed to do it, but as of this version 8.5.9 of radsystems, there's a bug to it which is supposed to be fixed in the next update. So what you're supposed to do here by default is on posted by, we are going to do set default value and you're going to say out.user ID, right? So when you click on publish, you notice there's an error that appears here. So there's a bug which radsystems is supposed to fix. So what I'm going to show you now is another way you can do it to solve that issue. So I'm going to go to page events and I'm going to go to finds, add before add. So here before add, initially you're going to find it here. You can click on edit, or you can click on you can double click on it. It should open up. So let me just clear that, and I'm going to come here and say post data dot posted by, right? So posted by is my field here, which is posted by. This is my field that's is in my database. So I'm going to say posted by is equals to rec dot user dot id. So what this is going to do is it's going to capture the ID of the currently logged in user who is making this upload and save it in the database. So I'm going to click OK and I'm going to publish, right? So the next thing I'm going to do here is that I don't want to show the posted by now anymore. Hold on, description should go down there and down there. Right, so I don't want the posted by here to be entered automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload something, maybe say an ID or whatever. Say right, so I'm going to leave that empty and I'm going to say maybe this is 200. Describe it, click or whatever, submit. So you notice that now the posted by ID is captured automatically. So the next thing you need to do is hide it from the add page. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to say hidden, right? Default value, I'm going to say nothing, required false. So publish. So the next time we need to add something, we are no longer going to have it, right? So we're going to come here and say Jimmy amount 0, description, whatever, student ID. Good. Submit. There you go. So you capture the ID automatically. So now when you go to homepage here under my finds, I want to now filter this based on user ID, right? So we're going to go to page view, go to homepage, and then on my finds we are going to do count, right? So you're going to come here and say select count as now from finds. You're going to say where posted by is equals to user ID. Right, so when you come here and you click on this parameter should be captured and put inside here. So what you're going to do here is you're going to say rec dot params dot sorry, not params, dot user dot id, something like that. Click on OK and publish this. So when you come to your console, it should show you that it's querying the database. Select from where posted by is equals to id, right? So what I'm going to do to test this is you're going to go to uploads, sorry, Where do you find this? Finds. Let me just edit this a little bit. Yep, here. So I'm going to change this to maybe ID 12, just so that we can confirm that the query is working. There you go. So you see, now have 3 items. So if you change this to maybe 22, there you go. So you have 2 items. So if I change this back to 1, you should have 3 items. Very good. So now we are able to filter this based on user ID. So that will be it for this video.